What's up, y'all? So today I'll be talking about the Blue Snowball Ice microphone. This is a small diaphragm condenser mic with a cardioid pattern that records at 44.1 kilohertz and at 16 bits. It has a sound frequency from 20 hertz all the way to 18 kilohertz. So I'm going to put up the frequency range and the polarity pattern for any of those who are wondering. And here you go. This is directly from the Blue microphone manual that came packaged, and it seems to be made out of some pretty durable metal. I've dropped it a couple times, and there's some scratches and maybe one or two dents, but it's held together for a while. I know I've had mine at least 5, maybe 6 years at the minimum, and so let's get into it. This microphone is a USB microphone. It came with its own mini USB, so it's an old piece of technology, like really old. And so with it being a USB microphone, you don't have to worry about plugging an XLR cable into a audio interface or to a preamp and then plugging that into a computer. Instead, this microphone is more of a plug and play kind of situation, where you take the wire and you plug it directly from the microphone into the computer. And this is able to work because the microphone, converts the vibrating signals of your voice into an electric signal, and then it has a built-in, preamp and interface that it uses to send the digital signal to the computer. And so with it not being an XLR microphone, you don't ever have to worry about phantom power, and it can't take phantom power. And what is phantom power? Well, phantom power is the process of sending DC power through the XLR cable to audio equipment. This microphone is typically described as clear, but it lacks voice isolation. And so what does that mean? That means that while I'm talking to you, you might be able to hear a lot of background noise, or like maybe my AC going off. But no complaints. Like I said, I've been using this for quite a while, and I haven't had too many people complain about it. This entire video, in case you couldn't tell, has actually been recorded on one. So I think the audio's okay. It's not bad. It's not God's gift, but man, it's a lower end cheap microphone. What more can you ask for? So actually, let's get into the price and what you can look forward to if you want one of these mics. So unfortunately, as I was doing research on this microphone, it seems to me that Blue is no longer producing these microphones. And apparently, Logitech bought the Blue brand in 2018, and I'm not sure when they decided to discontinue it or what happened, but they're no longer readily available. And so I was looking around. It's listed as $50 on the Logitech website, and if you go to Target, it is a staggering $100 not on sale. That's crazy. Looking online, I found refurbished ones on sale for $35 on Amazon. And what I think the best option would be, if you are purchasing one of these, is Facebook Marketplace, where you can find them for about $20. With this being a USB microphone, of course, the desktop computer is not the only thing it plugs into. It easily plugs into, obviously, any laptops or stuff. So it's a pretty good, pack and go microphone with little hassle. I personally have used it plenty on my PlayStation 4, and it worked wonderfully. I think this microphone is a good microphone, and I hope y'all enjoyed my presentation.